Welcome to Innovative Pilates. Today we're going to do a ball class, so if you want to just pause and go and grab your Pilates ball and come and join me. We're going to start lying on our back. Again, as always, just make sure you're all warmed up. Okay. So I'm going to place the ball just below your shoulder blades. Bring your feet hip distance and interlace your hands behind your head. So find yourself a comfy space where the ball feels like it's supporting you. So even in this position, you can feel a little bit of tension in your abdominal muscles. And then ease yourself back over your ball. Take a breath in. Just go as far as you feel comfortable to. And then as you exhale, press your ribs into the ball to lift your shoulders back up. So keep your chin down towards your chest as you lower. So you should feel this mobilizing your sort of mid-back, mid-upper back. And then if you draw your attention to your abdominal muscles, as you lower your upper body, you'll feel your abdominal muscles lengthening. And then pressing your ribs into the ball, you'll feel your abdominal muscles shortening. So with this exercise, you're getting the benefit of some mobility work as well as some strengthening work. So as you lower your upper body back over the ball, you'll feel your tummy muscles lengthening under tension. That's the eccentric portion. And then as you lift your head, neck and chest, you're shortening your abdominals. That's the concentric. So position the ball as high or as low up your back. So it feels comfortable, but you still feel like you're getting some mobility and abdominal work at the same time. Inhaling as you go back over the ball, exhaling as you come back up. So let's bring our right shoulder blade across towards the left hip. So you're creating a little rotation, lower back straight and then left shoulder blade across. So you're looking to your outer right thigh, outer left thigh. So bringing in some oblique work. Inhaling and exhaling. Rest whenever you need to, as always. Being on the balls, there's a slightly unstable surface as well. So as we create these twists in the spine, you may find just a little bit of an abdominal work and a bit of balance challenge. So let's combine those movements. Lower back over the ball. Come across to look towards your outer thigh. Stay up as you rotate and look towards your other thigh, and then lower back down. Straighten yourself up and roll your upper body to look towards your outer thigh, rotate across, and then lower. So you're drawing a circle with your upper body. That starts to really get into those abdominals. Ooh, and the sun's shining at last. Let's have a go at reversing. So reverse the circle with your upper body. Do a couple more. And then remove your ball. Just come and hug your knees in towards your chest. And place the ball underneath your pelvis. Top of your pelvis in towards your low back. So again, just play around with how high or low. We're going to work the low abdominals. So press down onto the ball and bring your legs up one at a time. And then start to cycle the legs. So it nicely mobilizes into the hips and the knees as well. So I'm just gently applying a little bit of pressure down through my low tummy muscles onto the ball. Drawing a little bit of sunshine. And you can make these circles with your legs as small or as big as you like. And obviously the bigger the cycling action with your legs, the more challenging. Now if you've been going here for a minute or so and you're not really feeling your abdominals, just put the ball a little bit higher. We can reach our fingertips up to the ceiling, or the sky in my pet case, just to challenge the balance a little bit more. And have a go at reversing your circles. So keep pressing lightly down so the work gradually builds up into your lower abs. You might still have a little bit of soreness in the rest of your abs from the last exercise. And breathe smoothly in and out. Okay, and then place your legs one down at a time, lift your hips. Okay, so reach your ball forward and bring your legs into tabletop. Reach your right leg forward and pass the ball underneath your left leg. Try and stay up off your shoulder blades and then change. So we're opening and closing the arms as you pass the ball underneath the incoming leg. It's a bit of coordination challenge as well. You can just put the ball to the side and support your head if needed and just do the legs. But work hard, press the lower ribs down onto the mat. If you want to work your thigh muscles a bit more strongly, try and engage your quadriceps as you press your foot forward. You can flex your foot, that might help you engage your quads. Push the heel away. Let's do another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then hug the knees in. Place the ball between your ankles and come and lie on your side. So with the ball between your feet, rest your head, find your underneath waist muscle. This hand can be used as a balance prop, or you can place it on your hip. Bring your feet slightly forward. Relax your upper body and lift and lower your ball. So give the ball a little squeeze. Try and have an awareness of the underneath waist staying light on the mat. If you place your hands into your waist, hopefully you'll feel your top waist muscles working nice and hard, your inner thighs. Make sure you're breathing. Keep the legs straight. Try not to let them bend. And then hold the legs and just roll the ball, just a small amount, forward and backwards. Not too big a movement. Just a little roll between your ankles. If the ball rolls out, just leave it and just carry on with the legs moving. And then squeeze the ball and give yourself a little kick with your heels towards your bottom, keeping your feet off the mat. If it's too much for your balance, just place your hand on the floor. Well done. And then lower. Let's go on to the other side. So again, place the ball between your ankles and then come and lie. Rest your arm and lift and lower your legs. Have your feet slightly forward of your hips. Again, just have that light lift of your waist from the mat. Check in with your top waist muscles working. Breathe. Hold and roll the ball just a little way forwards and backwards, just like you're doing a little scissor kick with your legs. Relax your upper body. Oh, I've lost my ball. Okay, and then stay holding and bend and straighten the legs. Okay, well done. Pass the ball back to your hands and come and lie on your tummy. So place the ball underneath the bottom of your breastbone so you feel like you're lying. It's sort of supporting you in this Sphinx position. So start by pulling your chest forward so that you're pressing the bottom of your rib cage into the ball and then releasing. So hopefully that'll feel nice in your upper back. If it's too strong, just lose the ball. Do what you can. Maybe lower your upper body a little bit, have your hands further forward. Taking the legs wider can be more comfortable if there's any low back pain as well. So pulling forward to mobilize into your upper back. Now this time push your upper back away as though you're trying to round over the ball, and then pull yourself forward into some spinal extension. Push round into some flexion. Inhaling and exhaling. Now next time you push away, bring the elbows in a little bit more. We're going to come and roll all the way up into an elbow plank and then roll back down. Pull your chest forward. Press your spine away from the ball, rounding your back. Roll up into your elbow plank and then roll back. Pull your chest forward. Tuck your toes under. If you'd like to join me, coming up into a full elbow plank, roll, and then lift the knees, pause in your elbow plank, drop, and roll all the way back down again. After the next one, let's stay up in our elbow plank. So forming a nice straight line, push the floor away with your forearms, and then drop your hips from side to side. Have a rest if you need to. Do another 5 each side. And then drop the knees and roll back down. Bring the ball to the side. So lengthen yourself along the mat. You're going to lift head, neck and chest. And then pass the ball behind you. Draw a nice big circle overhead and lower back down. Lift, pass the ball, circle overhead and then lower back down. Take a breath in here. Exhale as you pass. Inhale, reach above your head. Take a breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale as you pass. Let's stay up now. Back of the neck nice and long. Modify this. If it's too strong, again, you can lose the ball. And then reverse the passing. It's good for our shoulder joints, getting some internal rotation, external rotation. Always drop the legs, have a rest at any point. Let's do another few more. Two more. And then push back, come into a shell stretch. And then bring the ball between the knees. 4-point kneeling, tuck your toes under. Just going to hover the knees, squeeze and release your ball. Press the back of the head and neck to the ceiling or the sky if you're doing this outside. Try and keep a neutral spine. Reach your hands slightly further forward. Squeeze your ball, keeping the hips back initially. Transfer your weight forward into a plank, and then back and forward. Keep the toes tucked under, heels pressing back. Squeeze the ball each time you come forward. This is a nice one for your thigh muscles. A couple more. Hold, squeeze and release your ball. Strong legs. And then come down. Bring your ball into your hand and come onto your side. Just have your hands slightly further away from your shoulder. I'm going to lift and lower that top leg. So bring your underneath hip forward, so you're trying to open your pelvis. Try and lift that leg till it's parallel to the floor. Using both buttock muscles. Option to lie on your side if you need to, and just lift and lower the leg. Hold the leg lifted, point and flex your foot as you kick forwards and backwards. Get that rib hip connection. Strong straight leg, thighs working. Hold the leg lifted and circle. And back the other way. Well done. Let's come over onto the other side. Take a stretch back if you need to for a little while. Lifting and lowering. Looks like in the picture. Bring that underneath hip forward. Hold your leg lifted, point and flex. And circle. Back the other way. Well done. Big stretch back and come and join me when you're ready. On your back, bring the ball between your knees. Heels in, squeeze, lifting and lowering your hips. Oh, it's getting hot now. Hold and squeeze and release your ball. Keep the hips high. And then keep squeezing the ball and extend one leg. Imagine you have a marble in the center of your pelvis. You're trying to keep that marble in the center. Try not to let your hips drop and the marble roll from left to right. You can engage your quadriceps each time you extend your leg. One more each side. Come down extend yourself along your mat, reach the ball overhead and roll up. We'll finish off with a Russian twist, so twisting from side to side. Lift your ball up and over. Keep your hips tucked under. Keep the feet on the floor, or you can lift your feet if you wish. We're going to finish here, so do as much or as little of this one as you wish to. Let your chest rotate. So it's not just the ball going up and over, the chest is following the ball. Give the ball a little squeeze. Fire up your chest muscles. Let's do another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resident pigeon has come to visit. Well done, hope you enjoyed that. Please feel free to repeat, pause, do more of the exercises if you want to, just to give you an idea of things to do with your ball. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.